This woman was sent to marry the fearsome regent prince of an enemy nation, but she wasn't a spy or a political hostage. She was a secret weapon with a single mission: to eat the entire kingdom into bankruptcy. And the first person to experience her terrifying powers was a poor general sent to escort her. Look, the moment he delivered the princess to the regent's manor, the general collapsed, crying his eyes out. "She's not human," he wailed. "On the road, this princess ate more than my pigs. When she's hungry, she's harder to control than a wild beast." Meanwhile, the princess pouted in question. She was indeed forced by her father to be a spy, but that wasn't the whole truth. The real reason, she was the reincarnation of a Taoti, a mythical beast of gluttony. Her appetite had already bankrupted her own family. So when the call for a political marriage came, every other minister claimed their daughters were suddenly ill. But her father, he proudly volunteered her to the emperor. "Your Majesty," he declared, "my daughter is worth 100,000 soldiers. Sent her to the enemy." But in the enemy kingdom, the regent prince was no fool. His advisors were baffled. What is her father planning by sending this woman? Looking at her portrait, they were even more confused. Is this a beauty trap? Her face is as round as a bun. The regent, however, just smiled. He knew her father was a handsome man, and her mother was famously known as the capital's #1 beauty. Genetically, he reasoned, their daughter must be stunning. A smirk played on his lips. Interesting. She must have known we get a portrait, so she sent a fake one to confuse us. What a cunning woman. He was impressed by her supposed scheme. But what he didn't know was that the terrible portrait wasn't a trick from her at all. The man who drew it was one of his own.